So we're going to go see some boats. Oh, it's kind of cold. I'm still warm from my run this morning. So we're seeing that big boat. Big boat today. Yeah. Big boat, little boat. So apparently there were 2 Yorktowns. One was sank in Midway, and then they built this one in like 18 months. I love this. The like 14-year-old in me is just, it's. This thing's massive. Like, I keep wandering and getting distracted because of just all of the doors and little hatches you can go in. Do you remember that World War II shell that somebody sent me? I'm pretty sure that's it. So we just finished we finished one deck of the aircraft carrier. We also have a whole nother boat to do once we're done with it's massive.
The weird era between.
Second floor, starting on the second floor. Some kind of chapel. Doesn't work. I had no idea torpedoes had a 3-mile range. Some kind of torpedo workshop. We're going further into the ship. Another nice thing people didn't realize aircraft carriers are good for are tripod or camera stands. There's a lot of places to put my tripod. It's the kitchen, obviously. You know, somebody recently told me when you get older, men get into one of two things. They either get into smoking meats or World War II and war stuff. For me, it's the second one, 100%. I 100% agree with that. One thing that I really do enjoy about this specifically is I basically can do whatever I want. Like I can wander around this boat and do anything without, like, to a degree, without being yelled at. I have no idea where I am currently, and I don't know where Seth is. Well, I spent about 20 minutes looking for Seth, and I literally can't find him. I'm honestly thinking about calling Savannah to get Seth's number, because I'm thinking there's the chances of me finding him are pretty slim considering this thing's so massive. Found Seth. I didn't have to call Savannah. I almost did, and he actually almost texted his wife.
There's no signal in here, though.
There's not a lot of room to hold this thing out. You good?
Yeah.
Do you think this duct tape's authentic? Oh look, more stairs. This is the bomb assembly area, right?
So, yeah, bomb fusing and assembly.
Bomb fusing and assembly area. One thing that I'm noticing on this ship is just how efficiently packed everything is. There's so much packed into a small little area. We're in some kind of museum inside of the museum. I honestly have no idea where we are. It's so many hatches and doors, and we've just been wandering around. We've been lost like 3 times. I lost Seth once. And I love it. I think we've seen everything that we can, like below the ship. I think we're going up top.
You're doing it backwards.
See, the problem with not following these markers is we're doing everything backwards and we're getting lost. That's where we're going. This is where the pilots get their briefings for missions and stuff. I see daylight. Little fun fact about me, if I wasn't going to be a musician, I was actually going to be a pilot. And I really wanted to be a pilot for the Air Force. So this is like Disneyland to me. Also, you're being held up by a missile. Best tripod ever. Unfortunate. For those of you that don't know, this is the F-14 Tomcat, or as most people know it, the jet from Top Gun.
I think like the deck is the one place that everybody would want to go.
Right.
To feel like an admiral.
Yeah. Wow. Now we're on the top part of the aircraft. How many flights of stairs do you think we've climbed, Seth?
Up and down?
Yeah.
25, 30 maybe.
Yeah.
To be fair, we got lost at one point.
Yeah. I don't think the 7-mile run was completely necessary this morning.
So we walked 2 miles on this.
You know, this is probably the best museum that I've been to in a long time. Just so much exploring you can do. Seth's over there trying to figure out how to drive the ship. And honestly, just the fact that they let you just wander around and pretty much do whatever you want, that's incredible. We're still on the top part, just going lower on the top part. Got a lot of interactive things for kids. So I guess that was there for pilots. Didn't know that. Alright, this battery's at 3% and we still have a whole nother boat. So we're gonna go back to the car, grab a new battery for this, and go to the next. This thing's massive. For the $27 that I paid, well worth it. I would do this again, honestly.
Young men whose battle station is inside the tight quarters of this mount. The mount captain heads this crew consisting of a trainer, a sight setter, a pointer, a sight checker, a fuse setter. Ripping open the side of the gun mount with ignited the adjacent power
Korea for the Korean War.
Wow.
It was in that. When it was in Korea, it fired over 1,000 rounds in 6 hours.
Wow.
And then it was until 1975, and then they decommissioned it, and they brought it here and made a museum ship out of it.
Wow.
But this is a Sumner class. They built 58 of them, just like this.
Okay.
And now this is only one of the 58 that's left.
Wow.
And then they kept one of them.
So I didn't know this, but this ship was 4 months old when it went to Normandy for D-Day in World War II.
Okay.
But the gearings were after these, and they were actually the exact same ship, except they made them 14 and a half feet longer than these.
Okay.
And they could carry more fuel, so they could go about 1,000 miles further distance.
Yeah.
In fact, this one took out 2 German bunkers at Normandy.
Okay.
And up where the gun director is, above the bridge up there, they got 2 little swastika flags painted there,
Wow.
and they got about 20 Japanese planes on there that they shot down.
Wow.
And also when it was at Cherbourg, France, right after it left Normandy, it had a German shell came and skipped across the water and went in the bow, and it didn't explode, and they were able to push it back over the side of the ship.
Return to sender.
Yeah. They said what happened was during the war they had like slave labor making the ammunition in Czechoslovakia, and whenever they got a chance they would sabotage some of the shells so they wouldn't work. And I think that was one of them that they sabotaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ship has amazing history. That one does too. And on there, the Yorktown for this one was sunk at the Battle of Midway. That Yorktown was sunk, and then this one was built and named Yorktown.
Yeah.
And this one, I tell people because they don't have any idea at all, but the planes from this ship sank 118 ships, and they damaged 324 other ships. And then the planes from here shot down and destroyed 2,358 enemy planes.
Wow.
So I mean, it did a lot during the war.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of history out here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Enjoy your visit.
Thank you.
Not really sure what floor we're on. Well, that's where we're going, I think.
CIC experience will begin right away, and your attention throughout this experience.
You know, update, I think this is probably my favorite museum I've ever been to. Oh, that's sick. This thing. Well, we're back at our hotel. This is our last night. Hotel's actually right there. That was super cool. I've been wanting to go to Normandy and like do all of like the battlefields of World War II in France. And today just kind of solidified that and probably pushed it up on the list of importance. It's cool. Also, like my new hat. Today was great.